The White House could get a better sense of Putin's thinking on Syria from Charlie Rose's interview for Sunday's 60 Minutes. Here's a preview of their one-on-one conversation that was outside Moscow.
So you would like to join the United States in the fight against ISIS. That's part of why you're there. Others think that while that may be part of your goal, you're trying to save the Assad administration because they've been losing ground and the war has not been going well for them. And you're there to rescue them.
Правильно, так и есть.
Well, you're right. We support the legitimate government of Syria. And it's my deep belief that any actions to the contrary in order to destroy the legitimate government will create a situation which you can witness now in the other countries of the region or in other regions, for instance in Libya, where all the state institutions are disintegrated. We see a similar situation in Iraq. And there's no other solution to the Syrian crisis than strengthening the effective government structures and rendering them help in fighting terrorism, but at the same time urging them to engage in positive dialogue with the rational opposition and conduct reform.
As you know, some of the coalition partners want to see President Assad go first before they will support.
I'd like to recommend to them the following. They should send this message to the Syrian people. It's only the Syrian people who are entitled to decide who should govern their country and how.
President Assad, you support him. Do you support what he is doing in Syria and what is happening to those Syrian people, those many millions of refugees, and the hundreds of thousands of people that have been killed, many by his own force?
Well, tell me, what do you think about those who support the opposition, and mainly the terrorist organizations, only in order to oust Assad without thinking about what will happen to the country after all the government institutions have been demolished? Today, you have repeatedly said that Assad is fighting against his own population. But look at those who are in control of 60% of the territory in Syria. It's controlled by either ISIS or by others, such as al-Nusra and other terrorist organizations. They're recognized as terrorist organizations by the United States, by other states, and by the United Nations.
And you can watch Charlie's full interview with Vladimir Putin, where he discusses tension with the U.S. over Ukraine and why that neighboring nation is so important to Russia. That's on the 48th season premiere of 60 Minutes that Sunday here on CBS.